Welcome to Pop Politics. I'm Amanda Tice. Today we are focusing on the biggest threats in America. As the economy slows, gas prices rise, and as the war in Iraq continues, everyone seems worried about the state of America. From foreign relation fears to social fears, no one is getting a good night's sleep. So, are you having nightmares about radical Islam, or are you worrying that your stocks might take a nosedive? We hit the streets to find out which threats in America are keeping you restless. Okay, so what do you think is the biggest threat facing America? Is it radical Islam? Is it the economy? Is it the war? Is it gas prices? Or is it something else?
I think it's a combination of things. I think all the outsourcing that has been happening is like a huge factor. I think the fact that big business has been given so many breaks and yet has given so little back to the United States, to the average person, we're losing our middle class, and I think that's like the biggest problem that the United States has these days.
And what do you think?
I think the biggest threat is the energy crisis and the economy. I mean, which they're connected, of course.
I feel like a lot of it honestly has to do with budgeting and the deficit. That's one of my main worries. The economy, I don't know how much a president really has to do with that. Like, I think there's so many more factors that come into play.
I think terrorism as a whole is a pretty serious threat, because I believe it's a new challenge to us, having faced a Cold War that we developed expertise in handling. This is new. In terms of the economy and other things, I think these are things that we can handle. This country has gone back and forth. I think if you have a recession, it'll be dealt with. But terrorism as a whole, I think it's something new.
I think it's the economy.
And why?
Why? Because we're almost in a recession right now, and it's affecting, as an HR manager, I can see that there are job losses everywhere. And if I post something, I have thousands of applicants for a job, and it didn't used to be the case.
And why are you worried about global warming?
I guess just because, I want to make sure that there's an Earth here for my kids and grandkids. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a choice of 3 more threats, and you can tell me which one you think is the most important or the largest threat.
Sure.
Is it the iPhone scarcity, because everyone's waiting in line and going crazy? Is it the fact that a lot of Starbucks are closing? Or is it the fact that a lot of CEOs aren't going to get their $10 million bonus this year?
I'm going to say the Starbucks closing. Yeah, just because, in my mind, I kind of associate Starbucks with sort of gentrification. So if you see Starbucks closings, that means, I guess, neighborhoods are going, they're not as nice anymore.
Would affect me personally would be Starbucks closing, because I stop there almost every day.
Yeah, CEOs are overpaid, seriously overpaid. So I'm not going to shed a tear for them. I hate Starbucks. I've always hated. I don't get it. When you go there and you pay $4 for coffee, and then they look at you, when you ask for cream and sugar, they're like, oh, it's out there? What the hell? I'm giving you $4, put cream and sugar in it, like Dunkin' Donuts does. I hate Starbucks. So I don't care about that. So I guess iPhones, they are kind of cool. So yeah, maybe.
Starbucks.
Why?
Because I love Starbucks, and I love the fact that they're everywhere.
The fact that Starbucks is closing, that means that jobs are going to get lost, and I think that's going to have a direct effect on the economy overall.
I don't think half those CEOs deserve nearly the bonus they get. So that's definitely the threat.
That's definitely the threat.
Yes.
I think it's going to affect their lives.
Well, I think they'll have to come down to earth with the rest of us.
So what do you think about this issue? Leave us a comment and let us know. Don't worry, we've been through tougher times. Take a deep breath and relax.